This is the Detroit Sports Podcast Network.
We'll start with the opening statement from Coach.
Well, if you're a championship level team, you'd say you never lose at home. But it happens. I mean, it's a long season. You play a lot of games, and clunkers happen. And today we couldn't throw it in the ocean. We've played one game in 17 days or 16 days. We haven't played in 10 days. We went through finals. We had to find alternate practice facility during finals because we don't have a practice facility, and the gym was down from Wednesday to Sunday for graduation, and you just battle through that. And I thought our team really battled through it. I'm sad and disappointed that we lost, but I'm really happy with my team. We battled when everything looked bad. We came in and we had a chance to get that game to overtime. And how we did that, I don't know, because it surely never looked like that was going to happen. Our bench did a tremendous job. These two guys came off the bench and played great. More guys besides that came off the bench, and we looked like, to me, a really good team that had a really bad offensive night. And those things happen over the course of 31 games. You usually try and find a way to win those, but we happened to do it against a really good team and a great player. And that kid made a tough shot. Isaiah said he actually got his hand on that shot. I thought from the floor level, I thought he blocked it, but he told me he got his fingertips on it. So you got to give him credit. Heck of a shot, and they're a good basketball team, and tonight they won.
Questions for the student athletes, please. Either guy, you feel that this week is still salvageable?
Yes, we just, like Coach told us before the game that, this is like our fun week, even though we got to take care of business. But next week it all counts. But we still salvageable. Yeah, we still okay. We just worry about next game tomorrow. So that's all.
Chris,
I think, especially now that the game's over with, just forget about it. And our next focus is Michigan State. I don't think we're even thinking about the RPI. We just want to win that next game, and this will be forgotten. And we just gotta move forward, I guess.
Chris, when you got into the game, it seemed like you provided the team with a spark. How do you feel about your game today?
I feel good. Obviously, I'd rather get the win, but it was definitely a confidence booster for me. Just I haven't really seen the ball go in too much lately, but it's definitely good to see it go in. I'll definitely move forward from it, and it's going to help me with my confidence. So.
Chris, how hard will it be physically to come back in less than 24?
With our team, I think we'll be fine just because, we're so athletic. We just got to get treatment and, like we said, move on and do all the things necessary to get our bodies ready. So,
I guess from a coach's standpoint, you don't play for 10 games, and now you have a back-to-back. How concerned are you, and what are the different challenges for trying to get a team up for a back-to-back game in college?
I'm not concerned at all about it. You do that in the tournament. Now, obviously, we've got to travel an hour tomorrow, which is different than the tournament, but I'm not concerned at all about it. It's Michigan State. If it was some team that we'd never heard of or they hadn't heard of or, then I would be concerned about it. But, this is a game they look forward to every year. It's a big game for Oakland. When you're Michigan State, though, you get everybody, because, when you're Michigan State, every time they play, somebody's trying to, when you're the gold standard, everybody's trying to beat you. So, it's a chance for us to go and get this out of our mouth quickly. I suspect we'll shoot the ball pretty well tomorrow, and we'll play offensively a lot better. But, defensively, I thought we were really good. We held them well below a point of possession. It's not very often in Oakland basketball lore do we walk off a floor with 59 points, especially at home. And it was just one of those nights, And when we guarded very well, the kid made a great shot, a tough two. We got to look at the good. We battled back. We got the game tied. Mellon couldn't make a shot. Got to where he didn't even want to shoot it. And then I put him in and gave the last shot to him, and he went and he got not afraid to shoot it, and he got fouled, and he stepped up and made all 3 free throws. So there was a lot of good. Their kid made a play at the end.
What are your thoughts about Michigan State this year? They're having an unusual Michigan State year.
Well, I think if you take any team in the country except Duke, I guess, and you take, 3 guys that would be in your starting lineup off the team, I think you're going to struggle. 4 years ago, we lost 4 guys before the season even started, and Jalen and Nick Daniels and Raphael Carter, and I can't remember who the 4th one was, but I mean, we struggled that year. And it's 4 out of 9 that play is a lot. And we were down to 7 guys and playing walk-ons, and if you look at them, that's what they're down to. And, you know, he's such a good coach, and that's such a storied program that they're going to find a way. I guarantee you at the end of the year they're going to be there. But I can't worry about that. I got to worry about my team, and we go to Michigan State and we play it. You know, 3 weeks from now, nobody's going to say you won because of this or you lost because of that. It's going to be a win or a loss, and the RPI is going to, you know, so we can't worry about that kind of stuff. We got to gather ourselves and get ready to play tomorrow.
Can a game like this where half the shots in the first half were down the cylinder and then pop back out maybe help motivate those guys, or know that the shots are there, that they're close?
Yeah, somebody earlier asked about was it their defense, and I mean we got a lot of good shots, and you know it just wasn't going to go in, and we got that game back. The thing I don't like offensively is when we were battling it back, we made some stupid plays. You know, Neely tried to throw a half-court lob with a 4-point game with 6 minutes to go or something like that, and that's a freshman. He does that crap in practice, and I scream and yell at him, but he's got to do it in a game. And as soon as he did it, he looked at me, and you know he knew. And I told him when I put him out, I said, this is what I'm talking about. This is why I get on you in practice, is because I told you it's going to go into a big time of a game. And so hopefully he learned from that, and that'll make us better. You know, but Mellon missed a layup in transition. I think might have tied the game. I think it was a 2-point game, and we got it out, and he went, you know, and he missed it. And he doesn't miss that very often. You know, it was just one of those nights that the ball wasn't going to go in. Unfortunately, we couldn't find a way to win it. The great teams have those nights, and then somehow they win, you know, in overtime 66-64, and you shake your head and go, woo, and you move on to the next. Now we just got to act like we won and move on to the next.
Coach Martez struggled going over 8 today. What words will you have for him ahead of a big game tomorrow?
None. No rearview mirror, man. We move forward. Got Michigan State tomorrow. Let's you know, this game's over. We won't even watch film of it because we don't have time. It's not, you know, like if we played in 4 days, we'd probably, you know, take cuts of this and show them, but we don't have time for that. We got to get ready for Michigan State, so we'll move forward. No rearview mirror, man. We just keep playing.